Talk About It with Daisy Gates. I hope you're having an amazing day, afternoon, or night, wherever you may be in the world. If not, there are supposedly 24 hours in the day, and I hope that amazing comes somewhere in between those hours. All right, so last episode we talked about copyright infringement. You know, people always explain to you about copyright infringement, but they don't give you the steps to take when or if it happens to you. So, with that being said, let me get on into this. Alright, now let me reiterate on what a copyright infringement is before I go further in giving you the steps. So, copyright infringement occurs when someone uses your copyrighted material without your permission, okay? They are violating you. So, if you find that your work has been infringed upon, then let me get into the steps on what you need to do. Now, you need to document the infringement. Okay, you need to be gathering evidence of the infringement, whatever you saw or whoever sent it to you. You need copies of the original work, and you also, in the infringing material, you need to take screenshots, capture any URLs that is like any what you call it, any link that you saw it on any website or any other relevant information that proves the unauthorized use. All right. Another step, the next step is, well, one of the steps, you need to also understand your rights. You need to familiarize yourself with the specific copyright laws in your jurisdiction to understand the protections and remedies available to you because copyright laws may vary from country to country. All right. Next up, now, this is going to be the hard part. You got to breathe in, breathe out. You got to contact the people who infringe. You got to contact the infringer, all right? You need to reach out to the individual or the organization that's responsible for the infringement. You need to request that they cease using your copyrighted work immediately and provide proof of their authorization or licensing if they claim that they have one when they're using your stuff. So they're supposed to have specific licenses and they should show it to you in order for them to be using your stuff. If they don't provide that, then you have to do a cease and desist letter. Now don't go on the internet up here getting templates of some fake cease and desist letters. You need to send a formal cease and desist letter. It needs to preferably drafted by a legal professional, okay? This letter outlines your rights, demands, and it demands the infringer to stop using your work. And it may include a request of compensation or removal of the infringing material. All right. Then you will need to do a DMCA takedown notice. DMCA is the acronym for Digital Millennial Copyright Act. Okay. This is if it occurs online. The DMCA provides a mechanism for requesting the removal of copyrighted material from online platforms. Then you need to do a copyright infringement report, or you need to report the infringement to the appropriate authorities or organizations, such as your copyright office in your country or relevant copyright protection agency. They can provide guidance and assistance in taking further legal action if necessary. Now, y'all need to listen to what you need to do. You can't just go popping off on people saying that's my stuff. These are steps that need to be done professionally. You need to seek legal advice. Seeking legal advice, if the infringement persists or is causing significant harm, you need to consult with an intellectual property lawyer that's experienced in copyright law. You can't just get anybody. You need to get somebody who is experienced in the copyright law. They can assess your case, advise you on what to do, and they can represent your interest in negotiations or litigations if required. You also need to monitor and enforce. You need to regularly monitor your copyrighted works to identify any potential infringement, considering using online tools or services that can help detect unauthorized use of your content. If infringement occurs, Take prompt action to enforce your rights. Now, to tally all this up now, you need to remember that specific steps to address this situation for your copy infringement is going to vary based on your jurisdiction and the circumstances of the case. Once again, it's crucial to consult with legal professionals who specialize in intellectual property, all right, property law, to ensure you navigate the process effectively and protect your rights. Because you work too hard to be losing. They already don't pay you enough anyway on these streaming platforms. So go ahead and do what it do. I hope this information was helpful to you. You can like, dislike, share, don't share. I'm just glad you made it to the end to hear me say this. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.